Happy Transfer Tuesday, everybody, the day of the week where we take a look at our finances to see if there's any money moves we can make in a positive direction. And before I get into my transfers, welcome to my more visually appealing space. At least I hope it is. I'm so excited. I can't remember if I told you guys about this project I was doing with some wallpaper, but finally got around to it now that I guess it's really sinking in that I'm probably not moving anytime soon, or at least as soon as I was hoping, because man, this like housing affordability situation that this country is in is killing me. You guys know I've been open to both renting or buying a place, and they've both just been whoa. It is sad, scary, and this process is further bringing to light for me the fact that I definitely don't make the money that I used to. So it is much scarier to me now trying to wrap my head around moving and the cost of moving, and not that I don't, or I'm not saving up for that, but it's just, man, it is such a big lump of money that you have to come up with up front. And it's just so disheartening, you know. I've looked at one house hack to buy a long time ago that it just was a no, and it was 3 days on the market, and there was already 21 offers, and I think there was like 5 of us that were there to view it at that particular moment. So I was just like, what? And then I've looked at one rental the other day, and it was $17.50 a month, so a $200 a month increase, plus all utilities, including propane for heating and cooking. And it was just like, man, that price alone is like half of my income. And then with variable utilities possibly pushing it over that, that is so uncomfortable of a place to be. I never want to spend half of my income on monthly housing every month, but that's, man, is that where we're at nowadays? That's horrifying. And you generally want to sit around like 28% is as much of your take-home pay that you want to be, or gross pay, I forget. Either way, of your pay that you want to be spending every month on housing. And I cannot find a place that even comes remotely close to 28% of my income. That would be a shoebox for rent under a bridge at this point, and it's so disheartening. Wow, sorry for that rant. I feel like I'm gonna make a whole separate video on this situation because it's been dragging me down. I've been so just down in the dumps lately, and that is such a big component of it, and feeling like I'm stuck here in a place that I don't want to be. Not this apartment necessarily. I love this apartment. If I could take it with me, I could, but location, I feel stuck in a weird no man's land, and it's really dragging me down, but I'm trying to fix it and like make it better. So whole video on me making this coming soon. Anyway, wow, long intro, but transfers of this last week. It was a pay week for me. So back on the 8th, I get paid early. I think, is that early? What day was that? I don't remember. But anytime I get paid, I immediately move money. So I don't have to look at it and think that it's an amount in my bank account that I can spend. I just move it immediately. So what I am saving up for right now, as you guys know, is student loans. I am in a high yield savings account, just going to attempt to save up the full amount that I owe, which is $178,200 something. Over $178,000. So my new game plan going forward is just to try and save up that amount so that I am prepped and ready for no matter what happens with these damn student loans, no matter what laws and regulations they change. If for some reason I don't get forgiveness at the 20-year mark, I'll just pay them off instead and say, fine, bye. Or maybe by some stroke of a miracle, I'll have that amount saved up before then and feel like paying them off. Not really sure. Either way, I'm just trying to save up that amount. It's gonna be a long road, right? That's okay. As of last week, we were at $31,603. From my W-2 paycheck this last week, I was able to set aside $200 to add to that amount. And I also did my monthly investment of $100, and I put that into FundRise, which you guys know is a crowd-funded real estate investing platform. You guys know I'm trying to invest in real estate for purposes of financial freedom. Not financial freedom, I guess financial independence is the better option to say there. Just trying to get my monthly income more than my monthly expenses, without the need for a W-2 job someday, hopefully. That's the goal. It's a really crappy time in the housing market. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone, so just kind of like a sitting back, waiting for things to implode kind of scenario, I think. So for now, I'll just keep trickling money into FundRise. It allows me to invest in real estate without actually having to buy my own property and deal with it, fix it up, manage it, all sorts of things like that. So I'm still investing in real estate without actually buying real estate. And then the next day, on the 9th, I received my rent check from my tenant, technically from the housing authority, but it's always slow, and that's okay. That was $667.94, so that is just what it gets sent to me after the property management keeps their 9% portion of the rent. And that's not pure cash flow because I did pay the mortgage on the 1st, and then my rent always comes after, so it's just always a step behind kind of process, but that's okay. So it was $410.25 in cash flow. On the 12th, I got a PayPal notification that Mark had sent me $50, and he said, "Happy Transfer Tuesday." You guys know Mark is no stranger to massive help on my financial journey. Thank you so much, Mark. That is amazing of you. So I have transferred that into my student loan savings account as well. On the same day, Mark also sent me £4 in super thanks through YouTube, through the super thanks option below the videos. Thank you, Mark. You guys like to do that sometimes, I know, to help boost my YouTube income, so it helps make sure, or at least get me closer to the payout threshold, which is so appreciated. Thank you so much, Mark. I'm not sure what that equates to in US dollars. I forgot to convert that before the video, but that's okay. And that will get paid out in December's YouTube paycheck, so I'll of course update you guys when that happens. But as far as contributions to that high yield savings account for my student loans, $31,603 plus the $200 from my W-2 pay plus $50 from Mark brings that account up to $31,853. Yay, getting there. Slowly but surely. Hey, you know what? Every week, it seems like, for the most part, I'm able to add a little bit to that, whether it be from my own pay or from the generosity of you guys, which is so incredible and appreciated. So it's a long slog, but you know what? Forward movement is forward movement, and that's what it's all about. I think another aspect of the whole not the best mental health lately is also I'm still coming to terms, I think, with the fact that I don't make the same amount of money that I did at my last job. And yes, that transition happened in February, so it's been a while now, but it's just still it's still in play, and it's a big factor in the housing situation and my struggle of what really am I uncomfortable paying month after month, and it's pretty much like right where I'm at. I don't want to pay more than what I'm paying now, which is $1,525 a month. I think it's going to go up now for December. This November here was my last month of year 2 in my apartment, I guess. So December 1st will mark the start of year 3, and so I have a rent increase Granted, my landlord's been great, and it was only $25 increase last year, $30 increase this year. That's amazing given where inflation and the housing market are at right now. So I have no room to complain. But it's just very eye-opening to realize that, yes, of course, I'm still able to save a little bit from each paycheck, but $200 from a paycheck is vastly different than what it was. I mean, some months I was moving close to $3,000 out of my paycheck just because, I mean, that was just an insane work environment, and I don't recommend that for anybody. That was such a shitty time in my life, but it got me to a better financial place, which is what I needed, and it served its purpose. But it's been hard to wrap my brain around that's not my reality anymore. I don't have that cushion of my next paycheck is coming in a couple more weeks. It's going to be fine. I've got plenty of extra money. It's just not there anymore. And it throws a wrench in the situation when it comes to moving and thinking about how much do I realistically want to spend on a different apartment and utilities, and oh man, there's just so much into it. And plus moving to Massachusetts, which is where I think I want to go. Yes, it is. That means I'm going to start having to pay state taxes then, so that cuts my take-home pay down even further. So there's just so many considerations, and it's been a lot. I've been kind of stuck in a weird I don't know. I'm trying to come out of it though. I feel like I am a little bit, but we'll see. I'm done rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below what money moves you guys made towards your financial goals this week. And if you feel or want to talk about the housing sitch in the comments, I'm here for it because it's a huge pain point in my life right now. But thank you guys so much for watching. Mark, your support is amazing. Thank you so much. I will see you guys in my next video.